Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden on Roll20. When last we left off, our intrepid heroes ended up getting a new owlbear friend named
Torment.
Torment. Alright. So Torment the owlbear, I'm sure we'll be giving out lots and lots of hugs. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. They decided to follow a rumor. Well, they made it back to Duggan's Hole with relatively no issues after the owlbear, and they were invited to Wormdoom Crag to be guests of the Goliaths there for assisting one of them in taking down Owlbear. And uh, as they were doing that, they remembered there was a rumor that the two Goliath factions were in, I don't want to call it civil war, but unrest. We'll say unrest. Um, so they decided to follow up on that rumor while they were there. And so now I will take them there. Come on. There it is. Are you guys able to see?
See our
Yes.
list too.
Alrighty. So, fresh tracks in the snow make it relatively easy to find the Goliath settlement of Wormdoom Crag. On the northern slope of the soaring mountain, following these tracks leads you to a cave, outside of which are the bones of a half-buried white dragon in the snow. Past these remains, torchlight flickers in a pair of tunnels that burrow into the mountain leading west and south. East of the dragon bone, rough-hewn steps climb to a 20-foot high open-air arena with stone bleachers carved into the eastern wall. Rising from the arena floor are more than a dozen pillars of rock, each 5 to 8 feet tall and about a foot in diameter.
15.
Uh, you guys recognize uh, a couple of funny looking figures amongst the bones. Well, two of them anyway. One of them has a white face with a dark triangle painted over one eye. Let's see. Another one is a white face with two concentric blue rings around one eye.
How can we tell that it's actually a white dragon or is
No. It's supposed to be bone, but white. So in fifth edition, dragons, and this is a difference between uh, Dungeons and Dragons and other kind of games where the dragons are like whatever. Each dragon, no matter whether it's metallic, chromatic, or gem, has a very distinct bone and spine structure in relation to others. As an example, with the white dragon, you can see a horn jutting out of the skull going back towards the spine, right? Uh, White dragons are the only dragons with that kind of horn shape. Now, a lot of dragons have horns that jut back towards their spine, but it's generally not one giant solitary spine horn like the white dragons have. So that is what differentiates it from other dragons. Also, you know, snowy area, white dragons.
that here? Wasn't a white.
It could have, but that was unlikely. But you'll find out the story behind it if you ask around.
So what are the chewingas?
Uh, I mean, if you had asked around, people would have told you that the Chewingas are mischievous little spirits that hang out. Most
Okay.
people tend to not deal with them, but if you do, you got about a 50-50 chance of them being either good little spirits or mischievous little spirits?
Our group has not encountered a mischievous one ever.
Not yet.
So
No,
we would have a skewed perception of them.
They're
indeed.
just joking. I think we probably would.
It's like, what? Mischievous? Nah.
So I do have a question, and these questions are going to sound really weird, but are any of you guys size category small?
I think that was only.
Do,
No, none of us
do,
are.
do any of
No.
you guys have beards?
Does Andis have a
Yeah.
goatee?
Yeah, I've got a goatee.
Okay.
Skiff doesn't. He doesn't have any facial hair whatsoever.
All right. Do any of the characters whistle or have a mirror?
Skiff has a mirror, but he doesn't really show it that much.
So it's packed away.
Yeah.
All right.
I think if I remember correctly,
I don't know.
Mel
I can't
might,
speak for any other characters. I don't.
Ross
yeah.
might have
I don't
one.
know if you guys whistle.
And unless you guys are, well, if you plan on spending any time in this particular Goliath colony, this one probably won't come up. But do any of your characters chew with their mouths open like barbarians? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm calling out all the people who chew with their mouth open.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
one of
so.
those things where it's like these sound like nice questions to just like when you start making your character, it's like let's build your character backstory. Let's get a full picture of your character. Let's ask them random ass things of this from this huge list of weird questions, and it's like, but these are good questions to ask.
I actually have a book with I think it's 10,000 questions uh, to ask about your character to flesh out your character. It's a pretty thick book, but I've never actually used it because I am the forever DM, so I never got the chance. I generally come up with character details on the fly, but there are a couple of characters that I've come up with that have been like I've got an almost intricately detailed backstory for them, but I just never get to use it. But back to this. Um, uh, okay, so what I'm gonna do just to differentiate them, this one had a triangle shaped mark. Is there a triangle shape?
Didn't you say it
Let's
was also
see. Uh,
that might be useful?
a dark triangle. Uh, you know what? A heart's close enough. And then just because you said it, I'll sure orange. There you go. And then this one had two blue circles. So blue and it said two circles. There's not
Center.
really. Sure, why not? That's funny. Um, let's see. Sorry, one of my friends just messaged me. So I am going to do that. Shoutouts to my friend Vulcan7. If he starts watching, that's cool. That's totally two circles. And then you know what? I'm gonna do.
I mean, you could have gone as simple as just this one has an orange dot, this one has a blue dot, and we're good.
Yeah, but I like going that extra mile.
So like, I'm just gonna say like when they get there, um, it doesn't matter what else is what they see initially. One of the things that because it's just most likely been a long ass walk, Skiff would probably once again check the platinum ring that Agony gave him, and he just looks at it like it was like a grimace because it's like one of those things where it's like, a little gaudy for my taste, but okay.
Fair.
So this Chewinga shows up. Come on, there we go. And screw it, because that's too many marks. I'll just turn
What about the
those
extra
off.
mile?
Yeah, but I also don't feel like having that many because I was starting to lag. And yeah, all right, I'm not lagging anymore. So this one walks up to Zandius and then kind of climbs up Zandius, pulls out a pine cone, and starts brushing your goatee with the pine cone,
Oh,
like trying to use the pine cone as a comb.
Would Xandius allow that little thing to just climb him?
well, I'm assuming it's pretty quick and it darted up me probably pretty quickly.
Yeah, these little guys are kind of fast. Let's see.
I think he'd roll his eyes, but allow it to continue.
You just have a Chewinga on you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Go ahead and give me a D8. Reroll on an 8.
Just Xandius?
Yep, just Zandius. My little buddy. Hello, Jet. Hello. Oh, that's my
Beautiful.
buddy.
So
Okay.
is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or a random thing?
Question.
Well, considering it was a die roll, a random thing. Let's see. Oh, all right. And sending this directly to Zan. You now have that.
Cool.
Okay, well, you know what it is. From everyone else's perspective, it's just still combing your goatee.
Yep.
As pinecone.
Yes, quite the charm. All right, so you're here. I have described everywhere you can go at the moment.
Not really.
The Chewinga is literally just combing the beard. The other one is kind of playing in the bones.
Actually.
Not really. It's just fascinated with the bones.
I would buy the arena.
Alrighty.
Probably having the. It's probably a smart idea. I don't think.
That's fair. Let's see. Was it under G or W? Ah, there it is. Alrighty. So you guys head up into the arena, and as you do,
Are they as a Goliath or as a?
half and half.
Okay.
Although he does look kind of familiar. Is it racist to say they look familiar like that?
That's what I
I don't know. We'll see.
want to say it automatic.
Oh yeah. Also, the chewinga is still on you.
The whole time they were going up there, Skiff would have stayed back like a little bit because this is still unfamiliar territory. So he's like watching their six kind of thing.
That's fair. So the Goliath calls out, "Ah, good to see you decided to take up my invitation. Welcome."
That I was able.
15 crude stone pillars stand on the raised arena. The bleachers are carved into the back wall, are sheathed in ice, and at the top of the seating section are burnt torch stubs and sconces and a narrow tunnel, which is where he emerged from. There was someone. Let's see, review that. Okay, so that person. Where is that person? Ah, there you are. Okay. God, you've got a long name. All right. So, what brings you to the mountain?
Heard that there was some disputing. Wondering what was.
Hmm. I was hoping it would be a more pleasant visit, but very well. If you want to know more about that, you can follow me. You get a few curious looks from people as you pass by. Let's see. That is. No.
These have special tokens. Are they special?
Yes, but not for the purposes of this. There they are. So that is an Aarakocra, and
Hell with that.
yeah, and then the other one is just as far as you know, a random Goliath warrior.
Skiff takes notice of the fact there's an Aarakocra right here and thinks it's weird that it's hanging out with Goliath.
You know what? That's fair. Let's see. So this is. So as you guys pass that area, he's like, those are some of the bed chambers and guest quarters.
Get a lot of guests.
Not very often, but we like to be as hospitable as possible. Then he brings you into this area that y'all are at now. This cavern has a domed roof 30 feet high and an opening and an open well in the middle of the floor. Two youthful Goliaths use ropes and buckets to draw water from the well, while six adults wrangle a handful of exuberant Goliath toddlers. Rough-hewn stairs ascend to the southern part of the cave, where the floor is 10 feet higher. Seated in this area, next to the crackling fire, is a female Goliath with gray hair and many scars. and a white cloak made of mountain goat hide. Leaning against the wall behind her is a great axe and with a bone haft. She gnaws on a pipe as she tries to settle a dispute between two Goliath children. And that would be here.
The Goliath children. Are they up there?
They don't have
Okay.
tokens. Do you guys have like? Oh yeah, okay. There. Boom. And then do you? Yeah. Ah, boom. There you go. Ta-da! All right. So he escorts you past everybody up and waits for her to finish dealing with the dispute between the children. There we go. All right. After the children scurry along, um, he comes up and introduces you guys as the ones who helped with the werebear. Owlbear. He's the werebear, yes. The snowy owlbear. You notice that everybody appears to have ignored the Chewinga combing Zan's beard, by the way.
Nobody thinks that's weird.
Nope.
I wouldn't even call it a beard.
Acting like it's not even there. Doesn't exist.
Since they were
And what
outside,
brings you here?
we heard of some disputes. You're wondering what exactly was.
Ah, it's a bit of a tale. Join me around the fire. And then she kind of waves off Vidner as he goes back down the stairs and joins the rest of them.
His name.
Yes. Vidner introduced her as Ogalai. Put it in the chat so they know. It's just like that. Boom. So having asked her about why there's a feud, many summers ago, the children of Wormdoom challenged the children of Sky Tower to a game of goat ball. During the game, the ball tumbled near one of the griffins of Sky Tower. Then one of our children tried to fetch the ball. The griffin went berserk and grievously wounded her. The game was called off. Hungry for more of the child's flesh, the griffin hunted Wormdoom for days. Our hunters were forced to kill it to protect the child. The two clans have been opposed ever since.
Sounds like a child that got too close and accident happened.
Let's see. She has a couple of she's got a couple of different responses.
At least this story sounds more viable than like the Great Divide episode from Avatar.
Hmm.
Oh, to confirm, when people are asking about what our purpose was and stuff when coming here, because it's been happened a couple of times, were they specifically talking to Agony or just all of us?
You guys in general. Whoever answered, answered.
Okay.
Figured that was like the best answer. Partly.
Yeah, like Skiff wouldn't have tried to get out in front of anyone, but it's like anytime someone's like, "So, what are you guys doing here?" Like Skiff just like shrugged non-committally.
Well, if you're trying to get us to treaty, that's fine, but I have a condition. I will not go to Sky Tower Shelter. We will not hold a meeting there. I refuse. If they want to treaty with us, Arn Akanathi will have to come here. We'll have a treaty on our goat ball court.
See if they agreed.
By the way, her name is pretty long, so I just put the first part. But her name is
Too long to care to care that you would ever pronounce it correctly.
actually have to move her token because there's so much stuff in the way.
See it.
Chieftain Ogalai Orcspitter Thunlakataga.
Ah, thank God, Skip never has to verbally get that wrong.
Somehow works in a way where he has to spell it correctly on a sheet of paper without ever seeing it.
It's like they're like right right by ear, just like sound it out, and it's like, fuck you too.
All right. So, with that, you're welcome to stay here if you wish. You can stay as long as you need to. And if you're going to go to Sky Tower Shelter, by all means, you can tell them my message, my terms.
All
Or
right.
if you want, you could always challenge some of the youngins to a game of goat ball.
Let's go.
So goat ball, she enthusiastically tells you, is a team sport similar to dodgeball. That is for the people who know what dodgeball is, which isn't the people in the game. It uses a furry misshapen ball made of stuffed goat hide and also requires a dozen or more elevated platforms, usually pillars or tree stumps, arranged in a random pattern. Two teams of 4 players clamber onto the platforms, pass the ball back and forth, and try to knock the opponents off the platforms. A team wins if all opponents have been knocked off of the pillars and out of the game.
I like that. That's what that.
Oh yes, if you want to play a small game against some of the youngins, you absolutely can.
Have to take you up on that.
Mechanically, that sounds like strength checks.
Uh, Strength, athletics, or dexterity, acrobatics checks. Your
Oh,
choice.
okay, the acrobatics one, that's a hell of a lot easier. Okay.
Yep. It's really funny actually.
Well, I
This
mean, we're
game
trying to push
seems like a
someone
lot of
off.
fun. This game seems like a lot of fun though.
Do we get to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge?
Ah yes, the 5 Ds of dodgeball. I mean goat ball.
I would.
Oh, it's just a best of one. It's not even like a best of 3 rounds. No. It's a best of one.
Whoever's last.
So we either win or lose against toddlers.
Yeah, basically. Well, they're not necessarily. They've been saying youngins, but yeah, it's essentially.
It's like, hey, you want to go play at 8-year-olds?
To be fair, they are Goliath children, and Goliath are really big.
So they're
So they
basically
are
almost as
size
big as
already.
anyway. Yeah.
So their children are about as big as you are, as grown adults.
Like
What would
they're
have happened if one of us was actually a Goliath?
There's actually a couple of different things. If you were
I
a Goliath,
I like that it takes it into account.
yeah, no,
just have to
it's got
randomly roll to get choose to be.
so it's got 3 different outcomes depending on where the character. If you so It's got an outcome if nobody in the party is a Goliath, if one or more players is a Goliath. If the one or more players is a Goliath, there's 3 outcomes. If you are from this clan, Wormdoom Crag, the other clan, Sky Tower, or from neither clan.
And I'm guessing as a Goliath, it's one of those things we would have talked about at the very beginning of the game, where it's like, okay, here are some backstory things you can have your kid. Or your Goliath. Well, you get an extra couple options.
Yeah, basically. Which really, I've only ever had like 1 or 2 people play Goliaths. They're interesting, but almost no one plays them. Funny story though, in the plane shift supplements from Wizards of the Coast, which are the Magic the Gathering supplements for Dungeons and Dragons. One of the books, the one for Dominaria, the main plane of existence in Magic the Gathering, has a group of humans called the Keld. The Keld are basically the human version of Goliaths. They're almost the exact same, except they give up Stone's Endurance for another skill or something. I forget exactly what it was.
And they're smaller.
No, same size. They even have pale skin with runic tattoos, just like Goliaths.
Skiff looks completely uninterested for the idea of playing a game with what they are considering children, and is it's one of those let's just get the job done kind of expression on his face. But if everyone else in the group is just really gung ho about playing, he'll go through with it.
Have that.
If we don't fuck it up.
If you don't fuck it up, celebratory game of dodge goat ball. Woo!
Want to stay here until morning and
Like, what kind of clock are we looking at? Like, what even time is it right now?
Pretty late in the evening.
probably want to.
Pragmatically speaking, yeah, to prevent a level of exhaustion.
They set you up in one of the bigger rooms of guest quarters over here that you passed on the way in.
Technically
Oh
more
yeah,
than 2. It's hopeful.
uh, yeah. Well, there was only 2, but you know they bring in more beds, so. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the cat right there. And then bum ba da 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 dum ba da.
How do you fit through, like? How do they fit through the halls? It does not seem. Do they squeeze the whole
Sweet.
way?
Well, it was much shorter. The main. You guys came in from the arena entrance. The main entrance is a little thicker.
Does anybody say anything about the owlbear?
They were very surprised, but I'm assuming you got. I was gonna say a collar, but an identifier that it's your friend slash pet.
Would Agony have such a thing, or would she just not think to that far ahead, or just care about it enough to
I
be
mean,
like,
you'd
"Eh,
give
it'll be
no
Probably
fine"?
let
context.
it let it in.
I mean, you did go into Duggan's hole, so you had a chance. Same with your elk-shaped boar.
I probably got like a saddle. But
For
then
both of them.
Well, granted,
Well,
it's
the
always been
one.
harder for guys than girls to ride bareback. But I mean, Agony's a girl, so that wouldn't be as much of an issue.
Yeah. I've had to do that before in real life. It was uncomfortable.
I myself have never ridden a boar.
I have ridden a horse.
I have two, but not saddleless.
All right. Do, and you wake up. Oh my goodness, I need to find that one. Oh, it's right next to it. Okay. Is this one set up? Yes, yes it is. One of my favorite animals is in this one. Nice. Alrighty then. So I guess I'll put that there, bring this up, and then, well, since everybody's in one room, that kind of makes this a little easier on me.
Yeah, it's like, is it just gonna go with us everywhere now?
When you leave the area, it doesn't follow you.
Okay, but like overnight, can Xandis just fall asleep while it's combing his goatee?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'd probably be pretty tickled, so I probably couldn't sleep. I'd probably have to move him.
Is anything?
They're mischievous, not evil.
I mean, like, does it get annoying?
Like, how
No,
dare you
it's
try to have rest?
No, it's like, oh, you want to go to bed? Okay, I got you. All right, so you make your way to Sky Tower. Let's see. It does take you a week to get there.
That sounds like a lot of encounters.
That is potentially a lot of encounters.
Is it possible we could have just gotten like food from the Goliath before leaving, so we're not gonna just be eating crappy rations the whole time?
There's not a whole lot of food to go around, but yeah,
Like
it's
halfway through the week, like Skip would just be eyeing that damn boar or owlbear. It's like, well, you know. It's one of those things like you wouldn't like, even if you could talk, you wouldn't verbally bring up, but it was like it would cross your mind kind of thing. Yeah, but like since Skip always tries to watch the rear of the pack and make sure no one sneaks up on him more often than not, no one would really have a reason to often look back to see that he's looking at the animals that way ever. Because it doesn't even last that long. It's like a passing thought or a passing glance at most, and it's like then he just keeps on trudging along too.
alrighty. So, oh goodness. All right. Day 1, you get an encounter. Day
Okay, I was gonna say
2,
like, well, okay, I
you
was
get
gonna
an
say like
encounter.
a whole
Day
week better.
Actually, you miss out on one encounter on day 4, but the other 6 you have an encounter.
Okay, I was gonna call shenanigans if we didn't get like anything for a week.
No, you got 6 out of 7 encounters.
Well, it was possible that this quest would take like say a bit.
Yep. All right. So take that one off and boom. So in the afternoon, oh, okay. Did I already move you there, or are you still in the Goliath camp?
Still
You're
in the.
there. Okay.
Yeah, like our game, my game shows us on the map for the Goliath. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
That's what I thought. So now for the hilarious part. You ready for this one?
That would be funny to me.
I wouldn't call this hilarious.
I find it funny. It's like the last two have been out there.
1.5, because the other half of that encounter was a werebear, Goliath, a Goliath werebear. All right, so owlbear, hungry, yada yada.
Can I tell if it's
Are you saying you want Albert babies?
at some
God, I didn't know she was even into that. God, fucking kinky tieflings out here.
Well, first of all, you can attempt to make it your friend. Oh, hey,
Seems,
look.
yeah, it's like seems easy. He's the Albert speaker.
Yep. Oh, hey, look, you made it your friend. If you want to perform an investigation on it to see, sure.
It's an owlbear.
It is an owlbear. What a surprise. You don't really know too much on how to differentiate owlbear genders.
night.
Although I want you to know, Skiff immediately just thinks because Agony hasn't named this one yet, so it's like, huh, okay, this one could be food.
I was gonna see if I could send it on tagging us so we don't.
Well,
I mean, you
is
can if you
Agony
want.
against that concept though? Is that in character for her?
Or could I
I don't
just
love a billion
say?
pets as a I don't love a billion pets as a player, but if it's in character, I don't really mind.
Or could I just like put something on it and have a message on it so it can go back to like Duggan's hole and there if
You start collecting owlbears and like, hey, here's a new guardian for the town.
yeah.
It just, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it's like you just scribble a note down on a piece of paper and hang it around the owlbear's neck, like one of those pet shaming things. Except instead of I peed on the rug, it's I was sent here to guard the town because the party was getting too crowded.
This one is
So torment and malady. All right.
Now, it's not as amazing as your friends setting people to a ever-growing farm, but I mean, it's something.
For future reference, this one is female.
okay. Yeah, know what?
All
Later
right.
on, I'd probably figure that out, but
So you give it the whole go guard this particular village. Here are the directions for it, and the owlbear's like okay, and then it just kind of trundles off.
all right.
All right. So that was your encounter for day 1. Day 2. Uh, Day 2. This one happens after sunset. Okay.
So basically, right before we're like, oh, it's getting kind of fucking. Yeah, we don't. Is it? And because you said that because of how it's not really bright even when the sun's out, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, we're getting
Basically,
pops up.
yeah.
If they didn't put this thing, like this is an encounter, they had to have, right?
What encounter?
This encounter.
Yeah, whatever this is.
Oh. Is that?
It's certainly something.
Um. Oh, okay, so it's this one. All right, that makes much more sense.
What is that?
Um. It is a white moose.
But it doesn't.
No, that's just the only one of these it had.
Can I do like a perception or intuition check to see if it seems hostile, or like a survival check or something?
Yeah, sure. Whichever one of those you think is your best. Let's see what you got. Uh, so it's not acting like an animal.
What is it acting like? Or would Skip just not know?
It it seems to be acting almost like a curious child or teenager,
Curious how? In what way?
as in it saw your camp and thinks that it's doing a really good job hiding behind a tree when it's a fucking moose.
As a player, I can only think to be like, you know what? Too bad your oath is not of the ancients like Murph was, because you would have speak with animals by now. um, but that's not happening. So yeah. And I'm guessing it wouldn't be just Skiff who would notice this moose because it's a fucking moose.
Probably.
Probably no.
It's like chatting around the fire, like you guys see that fucking moose? It's weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. Skiff wouldn't say anything. He'd probably just like tap someone on the shoulder and point covertly, and it's like kind of thing, or like nod his head in direction surreptitiously, and like that'd be about it. Um, because not everyone, I'm not going to presume that everyone is as good a survival as he is.
Oh, hey, it's
And then after a little while of nothing special happening, it just gets bored and wanders off. I know. Super exciting encounters.
safe.
All right. Uh, so next day at noontime. Woo!
Like noon matters in a place that's like perpetually dusk lit, like
Yeah.
twilight-ish.
All right. So
I find it amusing if this team meets up with like the team from Barovia at any given point, like matching up the people from there. It's like, I was in this area that was like almost night all the damn time, and it's like, what? Me too.
yeah, really though. Where is this one? Hold up.
Like, and to make sure there was ever sunlight again, we had to go through like this whole thing and beat this big bad. It was like a whole ordeal, and it's like, what? You don't say.
Okay. So all right. So it should be right before that one. Okay, seriously, where the hell is this?
I don't know.
This is kind of dumb. I can't find this encounter. These go in order, right? Oh, they're not in order. Okay.
Fun.
You'd think they'd have put them in the order that they appear on the chart, but no. Okay, cool. So I gotta find this one. Wait, is it? No, it's not that one. Definitely not that one. No.
So I didn't read too much on this module, but if I recall correctly, even vaguely, the Frost Maiden and the Big Bad is like deity-ish, and and then like our other group before this, we literally killed a god and sent it back to hell. And then the first group, if they're like, "What'd you guys do?" "Oh, we killed a big bad vampire." It's like, "Oh, vampire, cute."
Yeah.
Like, no, he was really bad. I swear. Uh huh. When you kill a god, talk to me.
Oh, is it this one? Oh, okay. Okay. I found it. I'm pretty sure. Double checking. No, that's the wrong chart. There it is. Okay. Okay, so it is this one. Good. So we need that one. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Oh lordy. So you find you come across, oh lordy. How many? Oh, okay. That's a lot. You come across uh 12 orcs wearing the pelts of what appear to be snowy white tigers.
I Skiff grew up in this region, so are tigers really a thing here?
Uh, Not particularly. They're very rare and very difficult to find, mostly because they blend in so well. Um,
Is that why it's like a kind of like a status symbol to be wearing their pelt?
yes, and then also go ahead and give me stealth because you would know that this tribe is incredibly hostile.
Woo! Go still. Go Skiff.
All right, so you're basically like, all right, everybody, stealth, hide, d- be unseen
Hey,
as you
that's a
help
nat
everybody
one.
hide.
Oh, we all had to roll stealth.
I figured saying, hey,
Well, you knew, so you would help everybody hide, because not
nat
everybody
20.
else knew.
Do like the
Um,
motion of it down.
Can my roll just help hit Agony's shit roll?
well, you're using your role to help everybody hide.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
He's really good at deck stuff.
Um, so this nomadic tribe of orcs pass through. They get real close to you guys, but they move on. So,
I'm sure with a moment of like, okay, guys, this is gonna be like we could take them probably, but it would be super fucking annoying. So let's just not.
well, no, it's not even that. Like, this is absolutely an encounter you guys would not be able to deal with very well. Because
Especially a
it's,
person down.
yeah, it's 12 of them. With your owlbear and boar, there's a chance because they would focus on those two as they are the quite literally bigger threats. But
We do have like puffballs to throw for more threats.
And then we
let
get
me put
all
it
the
this
tiny
way.
stuff.
At least one thing in your party is dying. If you were to have fought that.
If we have puffballs, we don't give a shit if the puffball things die.
Yeah, but I'm talking about one of the things that you do. Like it's 12 of them. They have action economy.
Ah.
Yeah. Like you could win, but it's gonna cost you something. Like these things fight fucking snow tigers. Tigers are no joke. All right.
So it's good that I got 26.
Aha. They got really good on their perception too, but not a 26 good. That was almost a nat 20.
I know it was a 19 twice in a row.
Hey, at least I got mine.
Yep. So the next day, you guys are able to travel with absolutely no issues whatsoever. Um, the day after that, though, we shall see as I will be back in just a moment.
Couple names. Owlbear. Sad that it happened.
How is Xandius with animals? Because keep in mind that we went from having like no animals around to having a boar and an owlbear just everywhere for forever now.
Xanus has never thrown a puffball. He's been, animals. It's not like that he's not interested. It's not like he hates animals or anything, but he's not interested in animals.
So like he wouldn't be cool with like some centaur, or minotaur, or leonin, or loxodon action.
Well, we didn't talk about sentient animals because we were talking about wild animals that aren't sentient.
It
Those
was
are
a
different
joke.
things.
But now that's been brought up, does he have preferences, or is he like whatever's around?
It hasn't. The opportunity hasn't brought itself up.
About the
That the were Goliath bear.
He's interested in the Goliaths themselves, and perhaps the werebear might be interesting, but
In the dead of night on the next day, almost midnight, in fact.
Are we woken up by something?
Well, whoever's standing guard,
Do I have to roll dice for that or what?
that depends who's first shift, etc.
We never really discussed that.
Well, there
could
you go.
technically do it and just choose if we re-roll the same one.
Well,
I don't-
time-wise, it seems like you would think like second person on watch it would trigger during that time frame.
In this case, it's actually the last person on watch.
Oh, okay.
so we rolling.
It'd be funny if Frost came up as the one who gets this encounter.
It'd be awkward.
We do it that way. Or I'm gonna just say it. I don't know.
Well, I've already been told what shift it happens at, so I just think it'd be easier just to roll for it.
I mean, unless one of you two want to claim, "Hey, I'm the one up."
but it doesn't matter to me. Like, whatever. Guess I took. Guess it wasn't us.
I'll reroll. And yeah, it's awkward.
That's hilarious.
Let's just skip Frost and Sequence for now and just say it's Agony then.
Alrighty then. Let's see. All right, fair enough. So I guess since you put it that way, Agony, as you are standing guard, um, you see what appear to be 4 mountain goats start to trundle into camp.
They look like they're.
Give me either insight or survival.
How is Agony's wisdom? Apparently good.
Uh, you can tell they're pretending.
We're just
What do
goats.
they mean by
Nothing
pretending?
here.
They are pretending to be stupid ass goats. Oh yeah, no, we're totally just looking for food, bro. Definitely not. Go ahead and roll initiative.
What are they
Does he
pretending?
like wake us up and then we roll, or what?
No, he
It's just him?
rolls
Oh
for now.
no.
The sounds of combat will wake you up, but we'll see if they go first. They are not going first.
So
Well,
because yeah, do we just enter the next round then?
after if he wakes you up, yes, or she, yes. Basically, it depends on what Agony does this round,
What does
because
Agony do?
you are currently top of the order.
Well, did I see them? They're in the camp, or
Oh yeah, I should probably add them.
that's kind of what I was like. I'm even.
And you know what?
Really
I
fixing.
know they have this token.
The goats.
Is it Orion?
Uh-huh. I keep making that joke too. I'm a little sad that Raven's friend never ended up finishing Oriana's token before it.
Reprisal campaign will be a little while. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Oriana won't be joining you for that.
I was thinking.
Oh yeah, she's doing church work.
Yep. Paste, paste, paste. Hold
So
on.
what would Agony do? Like right when they come in and he gets his first few seconds to do something. What does she do?
Probably call out to the goats and yell, "What are you doing?" Probably yelling it out. Probably waking you guys up in the process.
All right. Well, oh my god, fucking. All right. So, what else are you gonna do on your turn?
I'll come up and. I don't know if they're truly attacking yet.
Let's see. That one looks different, by the way.
That one looks.
Yep. I don't know, like a more intelligent, scheming look in its eye.
A scheming goat look.
Yes.
Guess I'll
Scheming goat look.
come up and command the animals to aid me. Something goes.
All right. Fair enough.
Probably woke. And I guess I can
Also
hold my action to attack the one that looks different if they start
on
to
what-
do
ba-
something like attack.
All right, fair enough. All right, cool. So their turn, and they're all gonna try and boop ya. Wait, is this a different? Hold on. Is that a different one?
We don't know.
Oh my god, they have two different tokens.
Oh, so the different one
They have
has a different token?
No,
Oh.
all of them, because they're all this.
what now?
They're fancier
They're all
goats.
exclusively mountain goats. I know, right?
One blow.
Yep. Which I am. Yep. And then this one moved right there.
Even if they're attacking, they stay in the form of goats.
Yeah.
Or whatever they are.
Does that mean it triggers
so-
Agony's attack?
Well, he did say he was holding his attack until they did, so yes.
So I'd get my action or
They're
just
all gonna attack
a
you,
attack?
and you're gonna attack whichever one you said.
So if I held my action for that, would I use both of the attacks or just...
Just the one.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah,
What was Agony's AC again?
16.
3 of the 4 of them hit?
Gotta get that up, man.
Some point. I don't have any way to use it quite yet.
Yet, you level one more time, go to get defense.
Let's see. Alright. So that is 14 damage to Agony.
From all together.
Yep. Well, from the 3 that hit, because one of them missed.
And I'm guessing in Agony's eyes, it hurt so good.
Insert Dragon Ball Z abridged reference here.
And for Agony's actual attack,
Be on
Yeah,
the
so Agony
special
also gets
one.
to hit. You're gonna hit the special one?
Or not. I thought I got that out of the way.
I don't think you will. Alright, let's
See what happens.
Ooh, unfortunate. Apparently there was a rock in the snow next to the goat that you missed because it snapped the blade. If
Awesome.
only you had a cat. If only you had a cat that could repair your weapon.
that takes a whole minute to cast.
It does.
So it's going to be
And
after
then,
the fact.
you know, because you asked for their assistance if you got attacked. So that is,
Did it go on his turn?
yeah,
So all they do right now is just move up?
no. When you hold action, your initiative changes.
Ah.
So, technically after.
Yeah.
So you put yourself after them now, okay.
Well, sharing an initiative. It just so happened that their attack triggered his, so his initiative was set to the same as theirs.
Fun.
Yep. So with that said, the owlbear is gonna go a roar with 2 attacks. Both of those easily hit. God, you do a lot of damage.
It is an owlbear.
It is an owlbear. You
Snowy
are.
one.
That is. Yep, and these are mountain goats, so you know they are also special ones. Oh, okay, yeah, that one's yeet. And then the other one,
Was it with attacks that it killed it, or?
No, just one attack. The other attack hits the one you were trying to hit here. For a lot, it went from fine to severely bloodied in one hit. Meanwhile, your boar is going to gore that one. Oh, lordy. What were your stats, Mr. Piggy Pig?
He got tusk.
He was a giant boar, right? Yeah, he's got tusk. You know what? That's still a lot of damage, potentially. All right, let's see what you got. Do he do a hit? He do a hit. What am be his damage? Oh, that's actually a lot. That is just barely enough damage actually to kill that. So boom. All right. So that was enemy turn, top of the order to you. I believe that puts it to Skiff. Yeah, Skiff, you're up.
Can I shoot around Agony or no?
Yeah,
Okay, I was gonna shoot the one that's furthest away from Skiff, the non-red dot one.
the one diagonally from you directly.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yup,
Has-
indeed. Oh, that's probably about to change.
He's gonna use an arcane shot, but it's only because he realizes that the boar can take it and Agony will like it.
Okay.
If he can not just shoot himself.
I see.
So that
You
sounds like a
pulled an
curse.
agony.
Yeah, arcane shot doesn't apply at all because it has to hit like a divine smite would.
Yep. Unfortunate. It looks like you put a little too much gumption in that. Your string snapped. So at least for the moment, you're currently bowless. Heh, heh, bowless.
Then he would move up to here and get his rapier and shield out.
Okie doke.
Oh, I didn't move here yet. I thought your turn would have been over already. Did you want to move where I am?
Nat 1 ends his turn automatically. He
Ah,
can't move
okay,
up.
yeah, sorry. I can't. Yeah, I can't do that then.
Yep. All right. So Zan, move up.
Yep, I'm moving up.
You gon' stab him, or shank him, or slash him.
Yeah, he has a bludgeoning weapon and punches.
Ah, okay. So you gonna bonk him on the head.
Oh my
No.
goodness! What did I do?
You jinxed us
Uh,
all.
I did.
If only you had a cat.
Yeah, we're not living this down, are we? First it was the wolves, and now this. We are not doing what.
Wow. Of course, Zan is the one that gets the one that's just a pretty miss. All right.
One of those movie like stunt hits.
Well, I've already
Draw, I meant to do that.
well, I've broken my staff enough times, you know.
Staff's like, I'm just sick of this shit. It's not a quarter staff, it's a 16th staff. Alright. That was Skiff and Zan. Agony, you're up. Let's see if you could do any better.
Same turn
Right.
tied with the enemy.
Yeah, the enemy is going to actually flee
Did
if they
they
can make it.
disengage or no?
Well, the
No,
one is
but
smart.
her attack goes through as they are fleeing.
So the
Does
attack
that mean the
action,
boar
not
and-
the.
Does that mean all
Yeah.
4 of them get an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
or at least 3 of them?
Yes, but Agony's normal attack goes through first.
So would I
At least
just
Zan
get
tried
the
punching.
one attack, or would it be both attacks for the action?
You
just
would
wanna-
get both attacks.
Oh, okay. So I'd probably hit the smart one first. So
Okay. He did.
That one.
And by he dead, I mean... so let's go ahead and put them back here real quick. Now the question is...
Does a 13 hit?
There it is. Okay. So that... And boop. And your second attack aimed for the goat, right?
Yeah.
All right. 13 does hit the goat.
Same damage.
He's not dead yet, but he sure is wishing he were.
And then the great boar gets an attack because it's leaving its range.
Well, yeah, the great boar gets the attack, an attack of opportunity with its tusk. Yeah, it's dead. Modifier alone is enough to kill the goat minion. And unfortunately for the frost druid, he's out of wild shape and prone. Or is it a she? Hold on.
It looks like a she on the token, so. Or might be a guy. I don't know.
No, that's a she. Haboski.
Little wee.
If she wasn't such a dickhead, might be pretty nice.
Skiff is either the best or the worst interrogator.
Yes. All right. So that was their turns. Top of the order.
It's not going to take his whole turn, but the Skiff does take a quick second to a silent version of "Ain't that about a bitch" for his broken bow again.
Mm-hmm. And then moves up, draws sword, stab.
At least, yeah, Skiff would actually see no reason to keep them alive for interrogation purposes. He doesn't see a current gain to it. So
That's
he
fair.
would stab.
All right. Thank you very much. Hey, that's not bad.
Does it
That
hit?
definitely hits.
Okay.
Damage is damage. I believe that puts it to Zan.
I get an extra
Unless...
attack. I'm at a
Oh.
5.
Yeah.
Level 5.
Oh, yeah, y'all are level 5. I keep forgetting. All right, let's see.
Not the one.
That is a critical hit.
I'm having enough of this.
That would be 3 times 2 is 6 plus 4 is 10 damage. Oh, so that's a nifty 17 damage this turn. Congrats. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure he liked getting woken up like that.
Yeah, no, kind of rude. All right, Zam, what you gonna do? You have your 16th staff in hand.
I'm sure a punch would be more effective.
Apparently not, because that hit pretty well.
Well, yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, yeah.
Besides, Zan was a pretty miss. Didn't actually break the quarterstaff this time.
True. Yeah,
Okay, so
this
it's
time.
just an 8th staff. All right, anything else? Moving, where the drug's going, etc.
I missed with my unarmed strike.
You sure did, but you know what? It wasn't an at one, so you're good.
Well, I mean, as a monk, they get extra attack as well without having
Yeah.
to do. Yeah.
All right. Would that be with my staff again, or would that? Because
Yeah, your extra attack would be with your staff, but the monk punch is a monk punch.
So if that's what you used for your bonus action,
I'm just not having a day today. Did I break it this time?
Let's find out. Oh, wise and mystical dice. Did Zan snap her 8th staff into a 16th staff? Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
So you're saying we all broke a weapon in this one combat against fucking goats?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Zan hit himself.
I gotta roll for damage.
You gotta roll for damage. 9 self-inflicted damage. And your turn is automatically over. Alrighty then.
Agony?
Not just agony.
Oh no. I'm not sure that hits.
That wasn't a nat 1 though.
That's
But don't
11.
worry, because there's 3 attacks coming from your. Oh, that owlbear did not like this druid. The boar missed, barely, and the owlbear missed the beak attack, but it hit with the claws for critical hit. 11. You said 11 to hit? 11 does not hit. But that owlbear critically struck with its claws, which, if I'm not mistaken, was 2d8. I'm pretty sure.
See, the real question
Yeah.
is it enough to kill the druid?
We're about to find out. Indeed. Aww.
Without luck, it was both ones.
It wasn't both ones, but it was very low.
Enough to let the druid live.
Oh, easily. The druid's got a lot of health left.
What does the druid do then? If it's alive, and I'm sure it has to use so much movement to get back up from being prone.
She uses half of her movement to get up from prone, and then uses her action to turn into a snowy owlbear. So I'm going to move her token over. And then I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate that. Like that. But that was her movement and her action. So that was her turn. Top of the order to you.
To confirm, claws is slashing damage, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my rapier attack because I get 2 attacks. I'm gonna just roll it with advantage.
Okie doke.
So smart.
At least 1 hits. Because I really don't think 12 is a hit, or is it that low of armor for the hide on
No.
owlbears?
12 does not hit. So you
The other
missed your
one,
first attack, and your second attack critically hit.
to make up for it, obviously.
Obviously. This is most unfortunate for this bear.
Oh, man.
Oh, so that's 16 plus 4, 20.
Gotta make up for that miss.
Yep. I believe it is Zan with her 16th staff.
Action surge.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's right. You haven't used Action Surge today.
I have not.
Okay. Let's see what you got. 2 more attacks. Both of those hit. It's not bad.
As you said, damage is damage.
Yep. All right, now for Zan and her 16th staff. Chad, my little buddy, hello.
True. Her initial weapon still hasn't broken yet.
My little
Okay,
buddy.
12 didn't hit, but does a 14.
14 does. For a bonk on the head.
I mean, she gets 2 bonks, at least.
Up to 3. 12 does not.
Aw.
All right. Let's see
Punches?
if you can. As if you could punch this owlbear.
Or hey, she could even use a key point. She's maxed on keys. She could do flurry if she wanted.
Yeah, something. If I want a flurry, or do I want to
Oh,
Well,
do you want to do hand of harm too?
I could do hand. So can I mix and match them together?
It
Yeah.
would have to be yeah. It would have to hit with one of the hits, and you can make the hit extra damage like Divine Smite would.
Might as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
Spirit and Deduction Surge.
Yeah, so I'll use it. So let's see if
All right.
if it hit.
I mean, you get 2 hits to try hitting it with it. Okay,
That
that's
hit.
definitely a hit.
All right.
I
And you're doing the hand of harm. All right, for an additional 7. Sounds good.
and you get 1 more regular punch.
You do. That also hit. Oh, okay, cool. So that would be this. So put this one back. And then the overflow damage into that. And there you go.
And still not dead.
Nope. Not dead yet.
Well, I tried.
Right?
All right. Once again, they're prone because, you bonk them on the head.
Multiple
Kudos to anybody
times.
who, kudos to anybody who gets that reference, by the way. Um, so your owlbear, your boar, and them all at the same time. Let's go. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit.
I'll also do roll with it.
For your extra attack.
That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. All right. So that is.
Never mind.
Are you gonna lose your greatsword too? But yeah, it's like, are you gonna end up breaking it? Then what the hell are you gonna do? Oh my goodness.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to see if what's
Oh
going on with
no.
this weapon.
Oh, it's possible you'll hit one of us.
Let's see. Who are you adjacent to? 1, 2, 3.
And that's if it doesn't break.
Oh, it didn't. That's why I'm seeing who it's hitting.
That's not good news. Or himself. Like Zan did.
Yeah. So
Targets other
1,
than
2. You hit Zan.
Aw.
Unfortunate, but there you are.
and I just have to be able to roll one. So instead of
Yeah. All right. So,
Poor Xandis. I'm sure Xandis is not looking good right now.
Nope.
so she did that. It didn't work very well.
I could turn to a snow owl, like to an owlbear. That did not go how I wanted it to.
No, I think you knocked her out of owlbear before she got a chance to actually do anything with it.
Yeah. She used her movement to get out stop being prone and used her action to turn into an owlbear rather than attack, and then we just all pummeled her out of it.
Yep. Let's see.
Well, technically, the trio for our current characters, they actually do all 3 types of non-magical damage: slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Oh God. All right. Let's see. Okay. So she is gonna attempt to cast a spell. Yeah. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone. If it makes you feel any better, it's not hers either.
I'm actually to be honest, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Frost did not get counterspell.
Actually, did Frost get counterspell?
I think I don't know what she got. I think it was like Dispel Magic and something else. I genuinely don't know if she got it or not. I don't know her character sheet.
Oh, she wasn't here for the level up.
That too.
She wasn't here for the level up, so she didn't level up. So she doesn't know she's level 5 and has access to tier 3 spells.
So somehow Agony is the only one with a good roll, and it's like right in front of the druid. But sure, okay.
If it
even
makes
good
you
with
feel
dex.
any better, the druid failed her own spell save DC.
So like
Using.
Suicide Fireball focused on me kind of thing.
Essentially, yeah. So
Oh no, I was just joking. Did she actually fucking do that?
yeah,
Oh god.
no, she absolutely did.
So I take half damage
So
to quarter damage. Instant to fire.
it's not fire.
Oh, okay.
So first things first, the wind picks up, and actually 5, 10. Oh my god, Frost is outside of the radius of the spell.
Of course.
That's fucking hilarious. So everything within a 15-foot radius of the druid, which puts Frost literally at the edge of this shit, needed to make a dex save. She wasn't in it. Funny.
If my
funny
bow would
thing
have
with that.
not broken, I possibly could have gotten away with that too. But
Yeah. So, with that said, uh, everybody else except for the owlbear and Agony failed the save. So that's going to be 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold.
oh, I think Zan's gonna go for a nap.
I think it's nap time.
We're
Wait,
about to find out. Zan,
if
what's your
it,
health at?
16.
16? Oh yeah, you're taking a nap. So the bludgeoning damage dealt 15, or half as much on a pass, and the cold damage was 16, half as much on a save. Also, the area in that area is difficult terrain, as a giant
Skiff
ice
is not
storm.
looking good.
Yeah, a giant ice storm kicked up, centered on her.
Is Agni looking bad still, even after the save?
I'm not looking great, but not terrible.
Skiff looks about I don't know, around a third as good as he normally would.
And she died. Yeah.
Is the
Oh,
storm
from her
still
own
there?
damage.
No,
Oh.
it was literally just an instantaneous fucking ball of ice. Boom.
Oh, okay, fuck that. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's like, if I'm going out, I'm taking y'all with me. And if no one is able to make a successful medicine check on Zan, then she may succeed.
No,
Well,
charge your healer's kit.
I was just
And there
gonna
you go.
use a lamp.
Oh yeah,
It's a
yeah, you
charge.
lay on hands point. Yeah, just 1 point and you're good.
1 point, because we're gonna.
Yep. And boom. Hey, look at that. A nice long party rest right there. Had
Like,
a little
what?
encounter and shit, like, you know. And you guys got to see Oriana's alternative form, the mountain goat.
And I'm sure, like, right when we got done with that, and it's like, oh hey, look, a caster who can fix our shit.
Yeah. And then just because I know she has it, she'll mend your stuff. So congratulations, you're back up to an 8th staff.
Hey, that staff never broke. This time, as you said.
Yeah, I bonked myself in the head with
Oh
it really
yeah,
hard.
that's right.
The glaive broke and the bow broke.
Yep. All right. So, next one is in the evening. Yeah, evening. And then let's see what our lucky contestants have won. Oh. All right. Well,
Is it another
that's
owlbear?
no, it's not. It is not another owlbear. Another one.
Just start supplying Dugan's Hole with like an army of owlbears.
I mean, shit, man. There's only one downside, but we'll see. Two downsides.
You thought.
No. You'll find out later. Also, boom.
Is that a Yeti?
It is a Yeti.
So is there a
Yetis
Thing.
are not the weakest things in the universe, are they?
No, but they're also not really that strong either, especially when you guys have action economy over it.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
With almost all of us having extra attack.
Uh-huh. This poor thing is gonna die so fast. Go ahead and roll initiative. Bowie. Oh, this poor thing. There is a 90% chance it goes last. Yep, it's going last.
How much are the squares? 5 or 10 feet?
5.
So I'm guessing Skiff is first.
Uh-huh.
He'll just like get his bow out and ask Agony to like lean toward the side. Because
Agony,
this
could
is
you
still
lean, like-
this is still in range.
You
tap on the one shoulder?
mind,
Hey, move.
you mind
like-
leaning like 3 inches to the left? Thanks. Pew. All right, let's see what you got. Pew pew.
When was this ad again?
Yeah, both of those hit. This is evening, right before you go to bed on the next day.
After the long rest, but yeah.
Yeah,
But I was like,
you guys should be at full health, etc., etc. I didn't even bother marking the health on the bear or the boar. Hey, that's pretty good. What's that, 30? It's not dead yet, but it's regretting life decisions. I believe that
No.
puts...
It's not 30. It's 20 plus 27. 39.
Oh, I didn't see that extra 9.
Yeah.
Clicking damage too fast, man. Too much damage. All right.
Okay.
So it's
then
regretting
he has,
life decisions
then he has
even
action
more.
surge.
Oh, you're just gonna go for it. Okay. All right.
yeah, might as well since
Let's see
it's
what you
that
got.
day again.
Let's hope you don't regret this decision. Nope,
Not
only
another
the Yeti gets to regret life decisions today.
Another 12 damage.
It had exactly 12 life left.
So, like, Agony just leans over, and you see, like, fucking arrows just fly past Agony. And it's like, a problem? What problem?
We will fight in the shade. 2 seconds later. I regret life decisions. All right, cool. Last day before you make it to the other camp.
That's what an Arcane Archer does, I guess, huh?
Uh-huh. Oh, snap.
An actual challenge?
If these come up as the same number, they did not.
Well, okay, then.
You get 2 encounters today.
Well, what's the first one, or when in the day is it?
So the first one is in the afternoon, and the second one is in the middle of the fucking night again.
Well, In the middle of the night, would count as we already had a long rest, or we're not yet there?
You haven't finished your long rest yet.
Okay. So does that mean we would have to actually qualify this, and Agony have to actually do the
Oh.
whipping?
Yeah. Okay.
Whip it good, Agony.
I'm just gonna say whatever I rolled the first time today. I'm just gonna roll that for the rest of the.
Okay, that's -5 health then.
I've already kept it that way. Like whatever I rolled at the start of the session is minus I'll have throughout.
If it takes a week to go to and from the Goliath ones, oh man, especially if they go back and forth, and that's all it really is, and that's like the challenge of this is just dealing with a bunch of encounters.
Yeah, no, see, this is the one I was afraid it was going to be, but here we are.
We have an owlbear, we'll be fine.
We'll see.
Saying afraid of because it's
I killed a Yeti
dumb
in one
thing.
turn. Are you saying we should be afraid?
Maybe.
What the hell's that?
I think it's exactly what you think it is.
Is there some?
No, I have to zoom in. I really can't. Didn't initially see what it was.
Is
That, my friends, is an ancient white dragon.
Aren't white dragons like good?
No. No chromatic dragon is good by nature.
Oh no.
And to answer your question, this is a named white dragon, and no, that is not a person riding it. That is its belongings.
Oh, okay. Like it looks like a person, so I wanted.
Can I do like a survival or intuition check to see like should we just hide again or are we just fucked into a fight?
Oh, it saw you.
Aww.
That is why it came here.
Aww.
So go ahead and toss out your initiatives. Let's see how well this
Oh
goes.
no.
A weep.
This sounds like this sounds like it's just the thing to get puffballs out.
Well, that's really low. So there's
really,
chance
really
I'll-
low. This is not a good time.
Well, good news. It's
Every
still
other-
behind everybody else.
Okay. It's like this is like worse than every other initiative I rolled in this session.
If I remember
All right.
correctly, item is an action.
Yep.
Unless you're a rogue, in that case, you can do like cunning action, use an object, or something like that if you're a thief.
Yep. So, Agony, you're up first.
I get on my boat, get closer, or is getting a technical action.
So, as part of a move action, you hop on the boar and then bonus action order the boar to get close.
Technically, but a seamless unit. So.
Oh yeah, because you got the thing. So you would use 5 feet of the total movement you have for the turn to do that. But yes, you can get on the board.
Then it would just to go toward basically.
Okay.
You're on a boar.
Boop.
And then I can Megatrix on the back while we're riding up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an action.
Would an action
Just
be
throw
for
a puff
one
ball?
or all three?
Hey, can you just grab 3 and throw all 3 at once?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, you can grab all 3.
I see only two things that, or one thing that will.
A boar, a giant rat, and a weasel.
Or
So
not so-
you're getting your mount's little you're getting your mount's little brother or some shit.
Yes. So there's the weasel, just because.
Does the weasel even have a stat block to attack with?
Yes. It is very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is it one of those things that only does like 1 damage no matter what?
Oh my god, it has the giant rat. And then we'll just use
Tiny dude.
oh what?
Since the other
Yeah,
one's
it's like
elk.
if the elk can be a boar, you can make a token for it again and make it a tiny elk.
Nah, that works.
Just for simplicity. Then it looks the same.
So your
And
action
I'm,
is throwing them out,
Action is
I'm
throwing them
assuming
out.
you threw them like there.
Yeah, like right in front.
and I'm guessing your bonus is attack it. Go be fodder.
Well, I think seeing them, I'm like, oh. And then probably think to cast Thunderous Smite. So, don't worry about the.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is saved.
So, bonus action, get him.
Well, that
Oh,
was
bonus
the
action was
bonus
the Thunderous
action.
Smite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Thunderous Smite was bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay.
apparently Agony didn't apparently think, oh, these are not going to help. Whatever, I'll do this instead.
It'd be funny if these were the things that land the finishing blow.
That would be perfect.
That's what I felt about Bernie every single time in Barovia.
Bernie was awesome.
The twig bite that
Able to
could.
do.
Okay. I believe that puts it to Skiff next. By the way, this is noon. Just throwing that out there. Oh. Oh yeah, you didn't order the owl bear.
Yeah. Since I hopped on the board, it.
Yeah, but the owlbear is back there and it doesn't know to attack, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't think about
actually,
that.
lore-wise, that owl bear would actively seek out this dragon.
Really?
It would act in accordance to its natural instincts. So.
Because, you see, I don't know if you know this, but owl bears hate dragons.
Does that mean it would use its action to dash and get all the way up to it?
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it'd be a smart thing to do, but it's only an owlbear anyway. It's not that smart.
no, but dragons don't fuck with owl bears because owl bears will fuck up a dragon. It's like it may not do a lot, but the dragon will be losing something in this fight because of that owl bear.
And like the dragon seeing that, you're like, oh, come on.
Little bit. So that is Agony's turn. Skiff, what you gonna do? Unload?
Yeah, if I can hit it. No guarantees of that.
Yeah.
One hit?
One hit, one miss.
Wait.
Actually,
Yeah. That
24,
second one is
26. Well, yeah.
so you hit and
Ah.
then your turn ends. Unfortunate. So 16 damage.
like, oh great, that's 8, 7.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a pretty good bonus to attack. Okay.
It really is. Get sharpshooter.
That's not till next level.
All right, that was a really pretty miss, but it was a miss. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of targets he could have hit. He could have even hit the weasel. That's going to be the most important one.
Sure.
All right. So that was it for Skiff. Zan, you're up.
This is as far as my movement can take me.
Unless
I
you
see.
dash.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I really want to dash up to a dragon. Doesn't seem very smart.
Well, okay.
Smartest,
Now,
obviously.
are you high enough level to be able to like spend a key and like bonus action dash? I
I
thought
think
monks
that
had
is
that.
I think you're right. I think I could do that, but I don't think I want to waste my key on that.
Yeah, monks do have that ability after level 2, but
I was wondering when.
might want to save that to flurry as many blows as possible.
Fair. Oh yeah, it was a step of the wind. Yeah. Yeah, trading one key for disengage or dash as a bonus action.
I see. I have a ranged spell. I have Toll of the Dead.
Go for it. Fuck it. You're
Damage.
barely in rage or something, right?
And it's not at max.
And it never clicks properly. Whenever
It's
I
not?
click it, it always clicks that way.
No, remember? Just wait. Yeah,
No one attacked it.
Who attacked it?
Oh wait, yeah, I hit one time. You're right. Yeah. It's not max. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I hit it with 16 damage. Dirt.
All right.
Yeah.
So wisdom save. Oh man, it's really good at those.
No, like,
So
seriously, what's your DC?
that'd be a 6.
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't know
Yeah.
why, but
Pretty sure Zan's DC is greater than 6.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think that too.
So that's a D12.
2d12.
Actually, 2D12 now. Yeah.
Not very good though.
Damage is damage. I'm gonna
That's
be
really sad
Bob
though.
Parr real quick. I'm gonna be Bob Parr real quick. Damage is damage.
I'm just hoping this gets rid of all these low rolls.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hear the end of this from Frost. I swear. It's like without me, guys, you just roll all these ones.
Apparently.
Yeah, really. All right. This is gonna hurt. Con save from everybody.
Even
Everybody?
me? I am really far back.
Uh-huh. Even
Fuck.
you. You're actually 5 feet within its range.
Ah.
Yep. And I guess I'll roll for Frost. Well,
Oh,
I
you said
nat
con
20
or
for
wait,
her.
you said con save or deck save?
Con save.
Actually, that's my highest save. So I'll see how I do.
I nat
Kinda wish
20
mine-
for Frost, so she got the most. I guess I'll do it for the bear and the boar.
I don't know if I pass or not. That's the annoying
Both of them
part.
failed.
I don't think I passed, but I might have. I don't know.
Nope, no one
No.
passed except for Frost because she nat 20'd. Because I rolled for her. So this is gonna hurt.
Does that mean
So-
all the puffball dies?
Oh god, yes. Even the minimum amount of damage will kill, I think, everything. Yeah, the giant rat
Hi,
is definitely
Weasel.
dead. The weasel, poor thing, didn't even get to show his MVP status. And then what's the little
Regular
boar's
boar.
health?
I-
What?
It's not as much as the giant boar. That's all I know.
No, it's not. But I don't remember what the giant boar's health is either.
Tell you what the giant 42.
So the giant boar might live.
The boar is, I guess, 11 health or like 2d8 plus 2. So
Oh,
the regular
okay,
boar
cool.
dies.
Yeah, so all 3 of them are dead no matter what. So there is a chance that not everybody is immediately down from this. Congratulations.
Does snow bear does the owl bear have resistance to cold damage at least?
No, it doesn't. It's
That is
really
so
dumb.
weird.
I feel like it
It's
should.
it's
Oh
got
wait, yeah, it got
an
snow speed, and that's why it's special.
it got acclimated to cold climate, but not cold damage.
Oh, so it doesn't have the it's extreme cold kind of thing because of
1,
this module.
2,
Yeah,
3,
okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So it's possible we all just die now?
There's a very good chance of that.
Frost is gonna be so pissed.
A little bit.
Like, hey, our module just ended.
It got us killed.
We said hi to an ancient dragon and just died.
God, this is a lot of damage.
Uh-oh.
That is... I mean, I rolled really low, but it's still a lot.
It is an ancient dragon.
Yeah, 37?
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh no.
Okay. I don't know why,
Is
but
your
I might fail concentration.
You did not.
Right?
your smite stays intact.
And you said the boar has 42 health, right? All right, cool. So 42 minus 37 is 5.
And whatever the owlbear has.
Yeah. I'm
59
about to
for
do
the...
that. Yeah, minus 37.
Skiff isn't looking good either.
By the way, that was really low. Cat's down. Wait, no, she took half. Half 37, 36, 18.
I don't know what her health is. You have to look at her sheet again. She does not have a lot
I
of
did.
health.
No, she doesn't, but she has greater than 18 health.
Okay.
And now for the most important part. Okay. So that was its turn.
He just looked in this direction and just exhaled.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, that's all it could do on its turn if it does that.
The hard part is that it's at the edge of the map, so I can't like back up any to show that I'm backing up, but still in
Yeah.
bow range.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Can you just move everyone like down like a few feet?
Yeah, I was planning on doing that in
Like
a
put
moment.
it like at the edge of them.
If you wanna move down 3 squares to in line where Frost is.
No, I'm moving back. I'll stay
1,
where I
2,
am.
3. Actually, I'm gonna do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you were over 1. Thank you very much. And then 1 more. And then if you guys, let's see, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If Skiff's turn would be next, he'll move back up to this point.
And I didn't have her in the initiative, so she's gonna move back as well.
I was
Because this is still within bow range, and it's like fuck that again.
Oh, you don't want to be within range of the minty fresh breath? My little buddy! Come on, little buddy, they could do it. Isn't that right? You believe in them, right? Why are you running away?
Let's see if I nat one again.
well,
hoping
it's me
not.
first.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, I believe Agony's top of the order. Yep, Agony's top of the order.
I'll hop off, command the animals to
Aw.
attack, and then
Dude, from going from 0, you're pulling like all the points if she's gonna survive anything, but it all depends. Because you realize almost everything is dead.
I might as well just use them all. So 25 points of lay on hand.
All right.
Look at Zan having 25 health.
By the way, oh, you're using it on Zan?
Get her
Okay.
up and him up.
That's fair. How dare you two both play characters of the opposite gender what you are.
I know.
Grr, anger, shake fist. That was your action though, right?
Yeah, and then the bonus action.
Lay on hands is an action, yeah.
Okay. Bonus action, get him.
Oh, does that mean the board can charge?
Or can
Yeah.
charge.
And the boar is absolutely going to do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's got plenty of movement. And the owlbear is just going to go ham on this thing. All right, so let's get our handy dandy animal sheet out. Oh god, the cord.
How tough are these dragon scales going to be?
To be fair, these dragon scales are really tough, but pack tactics.
Oh, for the Born Owlbear?
Let's say back tactics.
Doesn't.
Who's got that? I was just like, wait, what?
If we were an entire team of
never
kobolds.
mind. The giant boar has something a lot worse than that.
Yeah,
okay.
I was just looking at that
cool
too.
beans. You're
that's
looking
a
at the
bit.
thing under charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't hit that yet.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. Okay. So we'll do the boar first. Oh, it did not like getting hit by that breath weapon.
Oh.
That's a crit.
Oh.
So
that's
a lot of damage.
That's doubled on every one of those.
You can just say what is happening, right? You realize you guys aren't actually declaring anything. It's like
That's fair.
Yeah.
So the boar ran up and charged it. If it moves at least 20 feet, it gets to make a tusk attack. And if it hits, it deals an extra 2d6 slashing damage. The tusk does 2d6 slashing damage. It critically hit.
So 4d6 doubled.
Times 2. Yeah. And that was actually a lot of damage. Like a pretty good amount of damage. It wasn't max, but 3 5s and a 6. That tends to be a lot of damage. So that's 42 plus 3, so that's 45 damage from the boar to the Durgan.
Then it
Minus
does the
45.
strength save.
Yep, and then the dragon needs to make the strength save, which it's really good at, but not if it rolls that low. So
'Cause-
it failed the strength save, so now it's knocked prone. Which
And
is
push
Every
back.
attack
great.
on it has advantage.
That means every melee attack on it has advantage.
Of course.
Yeah, it's any creature that makes a melee attack on it while it's prone, while ranged attacks have disadvantage. At least that's the normal rule, but this thing is so big that it being prone doesn't have a detriment to ranged attacks.
Good. There's no way I'm getting in melee range.
What? You don't want to get in melee range? Why? You said such a good
No, even if I
idea.
wanted to, I couldn't reach it, and for like another 2 turns or some shit.
You know what? That's fair. So our little buddy, which one was this one?
That was the boar that attacked.
I know. Which owlbear was this one? Torment.
Yeah.
Our little buddy Torment here is gonna, roll with it. That's okay. So that's a hit and a crit.
Well, here's the extra damage from Thunderous Might.
Oh, okay.
Because
Sure, we'll do that in a
self-casted
moment.
spells also
so
target
the
the
normal
boar.
hit was the beak. So there's that. Oh, that's not a lot, but you know what? It's fine. So that's gonna be 7 plus 5 is 12. Does that apply to all attacks for them or just that one?
Oh, it was only on the board. Back.
Oh, okay. And then now for the critically hit claw attack from the owlbear, which is 2d8. Oh, that's a lot. That did almost as much as the boar did.
You did say owlbears don't like dragons.
No, they do not. So that is 31 damage.
So the dragon may be rethinking its decision here.
Yeah, it may be regretting life decisions here in a moment. So minus 31, boom. But wait, there's more because it's still not the dragon's turn yet.
How much
Now it's Skiff's
movement?
turn.
How much movement did I use getting off the boar?
5 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You can stop on the same spot as the actual animals this turn. Yeah.
I'd start to make my way.
Although, as a rule of thumb, you can always stop on a square of a creature that is 2 size categories or more bigger than you. So you can actually share the same space as the dragon.
If I wanted.
Well, I mean, why'd you want to get that close
actually-
and not be melee then?
Yeah. Actually, funny start. Wait, you had your glaive repaired, right?
Yeah, I already used my
Are you?
healing.
What was your action?
Healing Zan for 25.
Oh yeah.
So I can
Um,
move up and
But funny story, the dragon's actually big enough to where the boar and the bear can share a space with the dragon. It's really funny. All right, so yes, it is now indeed Skiff's turn.
Move back.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And even though it's not disadvantage, I'll still roll the advantage with the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
This
get
18
the same
hit.
one.
18 does not hit.
Ah.
You could action surge still. You haven't
I
used that
will.
yet.
Yeah, with this one.
Yeah, it's one of those
Oh.
things where it's like I could do second wind, but that's not gonna fucking matter if I get with another breath.
Yeah. It will matter if you get hit with its claws, though, or its bite, or its tail.
Does a 25 or does 19 hit?
19 does not hit, but 25 does.
Cheat.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not the one
This
been trying to
thing-
hit it so far.
Yeah, this thing's got hella defense.
That's
14.
14 is still relatively decent damage on this thing.
At least it's a good place to get a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I tried. Only 1 out of 4 hits hit it, but I tried.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you still hit it. I believe that puts it to Zan?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Even though the cat's not here.
Well, I mean, you have enough extra monk movement that you can get in melee range if you wanted to, right?
It takes half
Yeah,
your
I can
movement to stand up from prone.
Oh,
Ah,
did I get knocked down? Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah, you
down.
got
Yeah,
knocked.
because
Oh.
you got
yeah.
knocked out. But
Does
you
not.
got up again. He'll
Yeah,
never gonna keep you
because
down.
well, I mean, you, when you get auto healed with like laying on a hand, does it count as you getting up from prone status and being knocked out, or just you happen to be
No.
alive and you're still laying down?
You're still laying down.
So in
So,
order to use my full movement, I would have to use a dash action.
If you want to get all the way over there, yeah.
or bonus with a key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll spend the key to get here.
Alrighty then.
At least you still got 2 attacks.
You do. You can even bonk him on the head.
If I can hit, because I'm worried with how high
With a
this
19 not
CP
hitting, oh my god.
Watch you crit twice. Alright, so that's not an @1 though. And that also misses.
Those are some tough scales, okay? It's an ancient dragon.
It is an ancient dragon.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
spend a key for the
You already spent
flurry.
your
Oh.
dash was your
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because Flurry of Blows is a bonus action and spend a key point. All right, its turn. So I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Even me?
Even you, because this one is 120-foot range.
Hey,
You are, and you passed. Congrats. Zan definitely passed. By the way, this is a fear effect if that matters for whatever classes you are.
Ugh, I'm 105 away. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You said wisdom?
Yep. I think you were pretty good at that, right?
My skills are not saving throws.
That's fair, but at least you have a bonus to it. Unfortunately,
Not
that's a
much.
fail. All right. So you are frightened of it.
Rightfully so, it almost killed me.
Yeah, that's just fair. Oh yeah, I need to do for the animals. Hold on.
Can you just like canonically say that the owlbear
That
has advantage on this?
owlbear. Oh my god, that owlbear's like, nah, your roar don't mean shit to me. Meanwhile, the boar's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Dragon, I didn't mean it.
Like I know I crit gored you and stuff, but you know, bygones.
Yeah. So you are frightened of the creature, you have disadvantage, you can't willingly move towards it until you pass the save. You get to make the save again at the end of each of your turns, and it lasts for a minute or until you pass the save. If you pass the save or the effect ends, you're immune to it for 24 hours. Now that that's over, now it gets to make 3 attacks.
What does it choose to attack? Or does it have like
Uh,
a cleave?
oh no, it's going after the owlbear. That thing is frightened as fuck of that owlbear.
You're like that boar got in a good shot, but oh fuck this owlbear.
Yeah, no, it wants that owlbear dead. With that said, it did miss the first attack.
But he said it has 3 of them.
Yeah, it hit with the other 2.
And I thought it did a ton of damage with like the ice breath.
Oh, it did. There's still a chance this thing lives through these 2 claw attacks, though.
I'm guessing the ancient dragon would be pissed off about that though.
Yeah, a little bit. That's unfortunate.
Wait, what was the save? So both Agony and Zan made the save, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, both of them make the save. The save for its frightful presence is significantly lower than the save for its breath weapon.
Oh, lame.
By a lot, actually.
And that's when they had to get their amazing rolls out of the way, huh?
Uh-huh. With that said, though,
It still
unfortunately,
wasn't 11.
your owlbear is downed.
Not outright dead.
Yeah, no, it didn't outright kill the owlbear, but
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
does that mean if Xandius does healing hands, he can give like a slap to the owlbear and get it back up?
Yeah, absolutely.
It just wouldn't help though, because it's like after Zan's turn is when the dragon goes again.
Mm-hmm. So that's it for the dragon's turn.
Agony and boar.
Oh, and
Or
the
is
death saves.
very much frightened.
Oh,
Oh,
never
yeah.
mind. I forgot. Owlbear made a death save. Guess what it got?
20.
Nat 20. It stands back up.
It's like round 2, bitch.
It uses half of its movement to stand up. And now Tusk and Owlbear and Agony.
I would love to know how freaked out the dragon is by all this.
Kind of regretting life decisions right now. Oh, that owlbear was not happy about getting slapped by that oh Jesus. So
like-
the boar hit, the owlbear crit twice.
Oh,
So the boar's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Dragon, I didn't mean it. It did hit through disadvantage, by the way. I'd like you to know that. So that's this, and this. All right, so the board did almost no damage whatsoever, but that's fine. It's got an excuse. It was scared. It did a measly 8 damage.
The owlbear.
But then the owlbear's over here like, yeah, okay, cool. Let me just do a cool another 46 damage.
It's like, it's okay, boar. I got this. Hold my beer.
Yeah, basically. Like, shit, man. My friends are like, owlbears, yeah, they're kind of cool. They're terrifying. Dragons. And one of them's like, I don't know if an owlbear can stand up to a dragon. They need to watch this episode. Because this is hilarious. All right, Agony, what are you doing? Yeah,
Yeah, and you can stop on it too since it's so big.
indeed.
I can come over here. Safety warding box.
Let's see. The spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet, it gets a +1 bonus to AC and saves, and it has resistance to all damage. Very nice. Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Unfortunate. The spell ends if you drop to 0 or if you and the target become separated by more than 60 feet. It also ends if the spell is cast again on either of the connected creatures. You can also dismiss the spell as an action.
So all the better for if Zan is ever targeted for AC saving throw and resistance.
Yep. All right, so you put it on Zan? Okay,
Since
fair enough.
I gave everybody.
And what would you do with your bonus action?
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, for the record, this isn't concentration.
Yeah, no, it's not. So
I
you
still
don't have to
have
worry about it.
night on my technically.
Yep, sure do.
Fair.
That's concentration. The only other bonus act.
Well, and
Oh, you don't want it to focus you down?
Because that's also concentration.
I was more thinking about the fact that you could have a good spell to use as a paladin if you're going to be in a group as Divine Favor, have everyone get like +1d4 radiant damage on all their attacks if they're around you when you cast it.
Yeah. So that's it for Agony. All right, I believe that puts it to Skiff, right? Or is it Zan? pretty sure.
Skiff is like one higher initiative, I think.
Just
Yep, Skiff next. Let's see what you got, Mr.
This-
Guy on the other side of the map, literally.
Yeah, I don't want to be in range of that breath again. Okay,
That's
he's
fair.
trying to be careful
Oh yeah,
about
that
it.
reminds me.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
roll with advantage, but I'm gonna do this because I have to attack through disadvantage.
Yep.
12 is not hitting.
12 does not hit, no. And then second attack. It'd be funny if you nat 20.
10 does not.
that's
but if it has to be
that one.
double nat 20s, that's the thing.
It does, but at the same time, that's also a nat 1.
So what happens?
Your turn is over automatically, but
So does it break? And if it doesn't break, do I hit someone else?
4 other targets downrange.
well, no, unfortunate. Let's see.
Because if it
1,
doesn't break, I'm
2,
gonna have to do
3,
a lot of
4.
running. I mean, if
Yeah.
it does break.
So that was you hit agony.
You're probably not too high of health. Have to get hit with that frost attack, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not.
no. What?
10 damage.
Oof. Are you down?
What?
Because I would say, like, if I just downed you, that would have missed your whole concept of doing the warding bond.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, go ahead, Zan.
Yep, Zan's up.
At least Zan, this is not the attack through disadvantage.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
19 good enough to hit or no?
No.
Nope. 19 does not hit.
I hate that too, don't worry.
The
Is
20
20
hit.
Yeah, it is 20 the
20.
magical number.
20 is the magic number. All right.
And now you can do their flurry with Hands of Harm.
Did hit.
Well, I wasn't sure. I
My
didn't
little
want to do.
buddy.
I want to make one of these a hand of healing. But yeah, if I can.
If anyone gets attacked and the dragon lands a blow, it's not going to be enough. It's a dragon.
It is set then.
All right, then I'll wait on it. Well, I'll use the flurry of blows because hits are important, and if any hit, then I can try and turn them into hands of harm.
True. You might as well roll advantage then because you get 2 hits from flurry.
Yep. Neither of those hit.
Well, I tried.
You did.
I tried 2. Only 1 hit for mine.
All right. Dragon's turn.
Sorry,
Same
yeah.
target.
Yeah, actually, yeah, only 1 hit, and it's not the way I wanted.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
So at the end of Zan's turn,
The dragon is not happy.
legendary action. It attacks the owlbear.
Well, oh god, you don't have any.
Critically
You don't have
misses
any.
the dragon bear.
You don't have any reactions to
owlbear.
do right now, Agony. You have all these kind of different things planned for like if someone attacks something besides you.
Let's
Another.
see.
Get that.
So it critically failed its attack.
What does that mean if you only have claws?
What do you mean?
Hit itself or just.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like is that the only options?
Break a nail.
It didn't attack with its claw. It attacked with its tail.
Ah.
Just have the tail just off.
It's like a Miss Owlbear. I kept going and it hit my head. Fuck. Damn you, momentum in physics.
The owlbear just pulled a Poe and just redirected the tail into its own face. Man, that tail slaps. Literally and figuratively. That's a lot of damage. All right,
It should know better going after that damn owlbear again.
a
It's
little
not
bit.
it's not learning its lesson.
It wants the owlbear dead. It's sick of getting this. Now it's its turn.
The owlbear's time to shine.
Uh, no, it's the dragon's turn.
Oh, legendary action attack.
Legendary
Okay.
action. Yep. Um,
For 3.
no.
But like,
So
what can I do to just guarantee this fucker's dead?
it's gonna fly up.
Opportunity attacks?
Yep.
All 4?
From 4. Yep.
Good luck getting 20. Oh god.
You had to say it right before it came up.
The owlbear hit.
Does the boar?
The board did not hit.
Of course the owlbear hits. It's a fucking vendetta at this point.
A little bit. That's a pretty good amount of damage too.
So the dragon's like, oh, this is not worth this shit. I'm leaving.
Basically, yeah. And so it is. It leaves. It flies away. By the way, I'd like you to know that you guys got it to less than half health.
But not to a quarter.
No, not to a
Does
quarter.
do white dragons have resistance to cold damage?
Their ancient
immune.
ones are immune.
Oh, so it wouldn't have even mattered that Frost had like, hey, I'm elemental adept and I can like get rid of I can bypass resistances. That doesn't matter.
No, that one was an ancient white dragon. So that was your afternoon encounter.
Action-packed afternoon.
Yeah, yeah, that was afternoon, and then can we roll hit dice for like a short rest or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Just take an hour, do a short rest. Oh. If you guys want to regroup at the top of the map.
Oh yeah, that probably would be.
I forget. Do we add con modifiers for hit dice for healing?
Yes.
About to say. Oh,
You're doing good, Zan.
Am I though?
Well, you're not down.
I mean, you can roll more.
Yeah, I'm rolling all of mine because we're probably gonna long rest after this, and you get your hit dice back after a long rest.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I rolled the one, and then I'll just rest. I didn't even.
Yep.
That. And it's gonna do it
I
that
rolled
way.
max. I just
Never mind.
Yeah. Plus, if I add the con modifiers, what I was at gets me to max health because I rolled lucky enough.
Nice.
I was like, it would be like one above my max health. It would be based on con modifiers and my current health together. So
So for
even if I rolled
agony,
that one,
that's 36.
not counting the +3 for every hit dice rolled for con.
Yep.
Oh, actually, +4.
Okay, +4 for every single hit dice. So you get like 20 health right there. 20 plus whatever the hell you rolled. After your 25 being lay on hands, I'm guessing the extra 22 helps, Zan.
Yeah.
And you said we're getting this one around midnight again?
Yes.
And I'm not even max.
I don't think it'll matter that much.
Erdo.
Icewind kobolds.
Are they in stacked form, or they're just all separated?
Yeah, they're 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Okay, just tokens. Just
Yep. Let's see.
recognize. We had encounters with different sets of kobolds.
You did. Um. Oh, come on. Where's this encounter? Let's see. There it is. Oh, okay, hold on. I take it back. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So there's one of 6 different things this could be. Okay. So these guys trundle into your camp, and they're basically like, "We're lost. We're cold. Can we warm up here for a little while?"
I roll insight to if they're being truthful or if they're trying to swindle us.
Yeah, go ahead. Nah, they look cold. They look lost. So what they're saying seems to be pretty accurate.
Since I figure I'd be at the same time.
Yep. They start chatting with you for a little bit, finding out what's going on around here. Why is there a random ass owl bear in your party? Stuff like that. And then they get to the crux of their question. Uh, where are we and how do we get to destination X?
And
If
know
you want to
where
roll,
destination is.
yeah, go ahead and roll insight or yeah,
Would
insight's a pretty good one.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, like,
Or
would survival
history.
would history or survival be more accurate? Because Agony would not know this area.
Yeah,
Just
more
based
than
off of
likely.
like area that we've already
Yeah,
idea.
like you know your way to Duggan's Hole, so you could kind of guesstimate a direction for them to go to get to where they want to go. Um,
You want me to roll
yeah,
one of the other ones or stick with
go ahead and roll history for me.
I can find
Let's see if you
history.
can remember. You know the vague direction, so you kind of point them off in a directions like I'm pretty sure it's that way. They huddle up into basically a giant pile of kobold and furs next to the fire for the night, and then in the morning, before everybody wakes up, they're gone. Boop. All right, cool. And now for the actual next day, you do get your rest. Congratulations. And then the next day you happen here, and I think this is where I'm going to call it because it is after 11.
Good enough stopping point. I will figure out whip things later. session.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you. Go ahead and follow me, subscribe, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Check out Matt Gulai 1's perspective at twitch.tv/Matt Gulai 1. I know, big shocker there. And
Crazy.
we will see you guys next week when they attempt diplomatic relations with the other Goliath tribe and see if we get any more interesting encounters. Bye bye.